What's good, Raider Nation? It's your boy G_Money Raiders, aka Gaming, coming to you with another edition of my take. Well, our Oakland Raiders lost to the Baltimore Ravens 34-17, in which it was a game that had its ups and had its downs. So, I'm going to go into my commentating about the game, what I feel about the team, the things that I liked and the things that I didn't like. So, like, subscribe, and share the video if you like. It's up to you. So, you know how I do it. I go over offense, defense, special teams, and coaching. So, we're going to just get on right ahead into it with the offense. And the offense, the first part of the game, to me, looked very creative, looked very innovating. They were doing a lot of motioning. Carr had time in the beginning to be able to do what he needed to do to find open receivers. So, those were the part of the games that I liked. Didn't really run the ball as well as I would have liked for them to have done, or as much to kind of slow the pace of the game down, because to me, that would have helped your tackles a little better, because Baltimore's got some good ends that can come at you, and so what I did like, like I said, scheme wise, I liked what I saw earlier, but then they went back to their dinking and, not necessarily dinking and dunking, but like going into a style in which Carr was kind of trying to get the ball downfield. Now, he missed a couple of times on some deep passes, in which I believe this is part of Carr's game of, he's not such a quarterback that average throws of 8 yards or more. And so with him not throwing passes averaging 8 yards or more, all them little 4 and 5 and 6 yards, because that's what his career average is, around about 5 or 6 yards per passing play, comes in handy. Yeah, like I said, he gets those little 5 and 6 yards passes, but going deep, he didn't really, he missed the 2 passes that were key to me. Now, I know he got the one down to Seth Roberts down the sideline, which I believe that was a bogus offensive pass interference call, because I'm getting tired of, is it just me? And I'm not making up excuses, but I'm just getting tired of DBs still touching receivers down the field after 5 yards. And yet you throw a offensive pass interference call on Seth Roberts on that one play, and then you throw another offensive pass call on Cook on that play, in which I was like, that shouldn't even have been an offensive pass interference, because the fact of the matter of, if both people can have a chance and an opportunity to go and get the ball, then it's clear, it's free and clear. But that's neither here nor there, so that, to me, offensively, I'm going to put this one on our quarterback, because he took too many sacks in my book. I don't mind him taking sacks, but he just took too many sacks in this particular game to me. And I didn't like how the way he was going about in the game plan later in the game. Because later in the game, if you notice, he wasn't in a rhythm, wasn't getting it off, wasn't doing anything. Then he turned around, come up limping, hit his head, right before halftime, had to go under, to get things checked out. And to me, I'm starting to just feel like Carr is a little injury prone, to me. That's just the way I see it, Is he the future for this team? I don't know. But they're going to make him be the future of the team, because they're paying him for the future of the team. So those are the things offensively that I seen. I liked what I saw from Aitman. Aitman was getting open. Aitman was doing his thing, in this game. Just like I said, it's just not really too much to really go over in this game offensively, because you scored 17 points. And most of that was basically, due to the defense and the one special team. So we'll go right into defense on this one. And defensively, we got our ass ran over by that run game. And I'm not understanding how our defensive tackles, are like getting pulled, like bulled Now, I'm not going to say it's just our defensive tackle, because looking over other games, you notice in this NFL today that most of the guys that you see on the defensive tackle side of the ball, you know, they're getting pushed around a lot. You know, I mean, I'm not understanding. I know Hurst went out in the game, but, you know, you still have Hankins, you got McDonald's, and you still got Hall being able to come in and do their thing. I didn't like what I saw from Frosty Rucker in this game, because a lot of that stuff was these guys were losing their containments. And so these Raven running backs were hitting on the edges as well as going up the middle and getting yardage up the middle. So I don't like what I saw from Key either, because Key is missing too many tackles to me. Now, I don't know if that's just due to the fact that, because like I say, he needs to bulk up a little more and get a little stronger, you know, in this upcoming offseason, so he can handle the edge a lot better than what he was doing. Because the edge rushers were getting killed, knowing that Lamar Jackson is, you know, this reaction, you know, read option play, ROP, comes in, and, you know, you knew you're going to have to be disciplined coming into this game on staying in your lanes and staying where you're supposed to be. Now, our linebackers, I like what I saw from them. I didn't get too much, you know, from Tahir Whitehead. He did okay in this game. Not too bad, but he did okay. Morrow did excellent on certain things, but then was getting blown up by their offensive linemen in the run game. That's the part where he was, you know, really getting hit at. I don't know what happened with Cabana. I don't know what was going on with that. Maybe somebody can leave that in the comment for me on the section in that part of it. I'm going to try to go back and look at the game and see, you know, what the whole outcome of what happened with Cabana. But Lee did fairly well, but our secondary was getting killed, except for, guess who? Garyon Conley. And Garyon did an excellent job with batting that ball up so that the safety could get the interception. And then we got another interception from another tip pass from Reggie Nelson. So we got an interception from Gilchrist, and we got an interception from Nelson. So that was the turnover. So the defense got the turnovers, but it's just, once again, the offense just didn't come through well enough to score and keep scoring. That's what the part where I was talking about earlier, where it just didn't go right, you know, in my book, as far as how the way the game plan should have been, running the ball at the Ravens. You know, right now, to me, you got the three-headed monsters at running back with Washington, Richard, and Martin, but they're not big guys. You know, right now, this is Marshawn's time right here, this time of the year, and too bad that he's out, you know, with the groin injury. So, but defense, like I said, we got our ass kicked, to me, on defense. So we lost this game, to me, you know, to defense. There's no ifs and buts about that. So that's the way I look at it and the way I see it on that. Special teams, they gave up the touchdown, the punt return. Townsend, I'm not mad at him. I just didn't like the fact that there was a few holding calls on that touchdown that the refs didn't call. Now, like I said, I'm not here to do excuses about the referees. I'm just saying that this is what took place during the game that I've seen. And there was a couple of them that was in there that they shouldn't have scored that touchdown, is the point that I'm making. So, but other than that, you know, they made the field goals. The punting was okay in this game because Baltimore was still able to, you know, get yardage off the punt returns. And the whole point of punt returns to me is you punting the ball so either they don't get yardage or you keep them where they are. So that's what that. So coaching wise, you guys, with this one, I'm just looking at it like, you know, it's toward the end of the season. They only got so much left. I'm getting tired of hearing these coaching staff talking about nobody quit, nobody quit. You know, the season is almost over for these guys. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it 100. Now, I'm not sitting here also saying that the guys have quit on this coaching staff. No, because there's a lot of guys who want to come back and play. This is the NFL. This is their livelihood. You know, this is what they do. So let's keep it real with this, you know. But there are a lot of guys that won't be back this coming off season. So the coaching staff has got some big shoes to do this off season as far as drafting and as far as free agency goes on. So with that being said, you know, hey, it's our team. It's what we have to live with. It's what we got to deal with. We're now 2-9 on the season, still third in the draft process. So, you know, what do you guys think of who you still want to, you know, do you want the Raiders to tank? Because I don't like the fact of hearing people want the Raiders to lose. I want them to win, because the fact of the matter is you're trying to build a winning culture, and you know, you're not trying to tank for the season and keep building this, you know, losing mentality just to get one player that everybody really want to look at is Bosa. You know, to me, you want to keep winning, and you already got 11 picks coming up in this 2019 draft. So you got a lot of things that they could possibly do to get this team back right. And what I just want to see is I want to see the team win. Just win. And you keep winning, that builds that breed for the young players, and knowing that we can go out every Sunday and beat any team that's possible, because we know how to win. That's the whole point of having your young players, your young team, and, you know, a pretty good coaching staff. So with that being said, this is your boy G_Money Raiders, aka Galen, coming to you with another edition of My Take. Don't forget to like and subscribe on my page. I'll come to y'all as best as I can with giving you videos. I'm trying not to do videos for you guys just once a week. It's kind of hard for me because I work at night. So just like I said, what do y'all want to do? What do y'all want to see as far as the Raiders go and do this upcoming off season? Because we know the season is definitely over now. I know it's been over, but it's definitely over. All right. Peace out, Raider Nation. Give me your likes, hit the bell button, and your boy be back at you. Peace out.